Welcome back to Stadium Unplugged. I'm sitting down with the fourth highest goal scorer in the Premier League, Robbie Fowler. You've got 3 girls and a boy. The boys are totally outnumbered in the Fowler household.
Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I mean, I kept going until I got the lad, so I've got him in the end. So I've got someone to drink with when he's a little bit older anyway.
How old is he right now?
He's 6 now.
A long way to go.
I don't know. He started young.
What are you going to do till then?
I'll have to go out with the girls, won't I? Yeah, I mean, the girls are brilliant, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what I should. I mean, the typical girls, you know, they moan all the time, if that makes sense.
Well, I wouldn't say that makes sense, but I understand where you're coming from with that one.
I mean, the freedom, as much as...
So do you know how to tie ponytails and all these things, all the,
yeah. Badly, I can do it, but badly. But, I mean, they love each other, the girls as well, and it's probably what sisters do. I mean, I've got an older sister as well, actually, but the sisters all together, from the minute they get up to the minute they go to bed, they fight. But they love each other, but then they want to sleep in the same beds with each other. Yeah. That doesn't make sense to me. You know, they fight all day long, and so I mean, they do love each other. I agree with that. I come from 3 girls also, so I understand where you're coming from. Yes, we do fight, but we do love each other. So you have a very strong bond there going on. No, but I mean, when they get a little bit older as well, I think. Less fighting, shall we say.
Do you have moments where you sit down and talk to your son and say, son, this is going to be going on for the rest of your life. You better find an alliance here.
You know what? I mean, I haven't, to be fair, because I don't know why I haven't, to be fair, but I think I'll have to, won't I? I'll have to mark his cards, I think.
Oh my gosh! All right. Well, your daughters are going to be teenagers soon. I think the oldest.
Yeah, no, one of them is. Yeah. My eldest daughter's 13.
Yeah. So you dread going through that process where they're going to start having boys and.
Yeah, I'm dreading the boys bit, but I mean they're like teenagers now anyway, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think because I think girls grow a little bit quicker. So I've got 13, 12 and 10. Obviously the middle one. Yeah. She'll be 12 at the end of this month actually, and she's got a lovely name as well actually, which I was telling one of the staff yesterday. She's got a Jaya, her name is. So,
Jaya. That's a nice name. It's an Indian name.
Yeah.
Oh wow! How did you come about with that name?
Can't tell you. There's no secret. We went through obviously a lot of names, and this one sort of this one stood out. So myself and my wife, we both liked it.
Very nice, very nice. Now, of course, you became a father while you were playing competitively in the Premier League. How does it compare now? Now that you don't play as much, you've got a lot of time for your kids. How has it changed?
Probably not that different, to be honest. I mean, we've still always done everything as a family, and there's obviously certain times and certain sacrifices that you would miss out on as a player. But I mean, it sounds stupid, but I wouldn't have had that any other way. I mean, I love playing football, and your family time and your football time for me was 2 separate things. So I could always switch off as much as I loved it. Once I went home with the family, I spent time with them, and I think that was important. And obviously now you probably tend to do a little bit more with them because obviously you have a little bit more time, but it's not really changed that massively because I
always
didn't
been
really.
a family man. Okay. Now you're born and bred in Liverpool, and of course it's a known fact that you supported Everton as a child.
For my sins,
yeah. And of course then you became a legend for Liverpool. How did it all start? Supporting one team, which is the exact opposite of the team that you ended up,
I mean, you probably heard old stories before in terms in Liverpool. I mean, it's probably like any country, any city in the world. I've got 2 teams. I mean, you get families who really do support Everton, Liverpool, and my family was the same. My mum's side of the family all supported Everton, and my dad's side all supported Liverpool, except my dad, who was an Everton fan. My dad he'd kill me for saying that as well. And obviously I just went with my parents because they were both Everton fans. And when I was playing schoolboy football, so I would have been 10, 11, I got picked up by a Liverpool scout, a scout called Jim Aspinall, who's sadly no longer with us. And I just ended up going to Liverpool twice a week to train. And I mean, basically I started changing then because I liked Everton, But I mean, I appreciated Liverpool. I was never one of these, or I like these, or
so
can't
you never went
stand them.
like, oh, I don't really want to play with Liverpool.
No, I wanted to play football, so I mean, I'd have played for anyone.
Okay.
And then I was at Liverpool, and I mean, I had a chance to sign for Everton when I was 14. But because I'd been at Liverpool from when I was 10, 11, I just felt a little bit of loyalty there. You know, they've obviously seen me through those years, so I'll stay there. And I just ended up staying there for a long time, and I gradually changed and you know, ended up playing first team.
Okay. But whenever you play and seeing that your family supports Everton, do you get a lot of stick from them when you play, you know, against?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I probably get loads, but it's all behind my back. I mean, to my face, are all really nice and that, but yeah, I mean, I've got, I mean, half of my family, I mean, they're still all big Everton fans, and I mean, I haven't scored a few goals against Everton. I don't think I'm the flavour of the month sometimes with them.
But you know, blood is thicker than water, and they still have to say, Robbie, come back home, it's fine if you play for Liverpool.
Yeah, I think in terms of football, I'm not sure whether the blood is thicker than water. I really think some of them still don't like me, to be honest.
Oh, wow. All right, we'll have to get to the bottom of that at some point, right?
So
you do have to ask the question, do you actually like me playing for Liverpool?
No, they might like me now because I've stopped playing for them.
Okay.
So when I was there, they just couldn't stand me. I think there was a period when I went, because I left in 2002, I think. I think they hated me before that. Then I left, I think they loved me again.
Okay.
And then when I went back, oh, that was it.
So
that was no Christmas cards or nothing like that. Never, no birthday cards. But funny enough, I've started getting them again.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's now mystery solved. You know where you stand now.
I'm all right now, I think.
All right. You come from an inner city council home. How were you like as a child?
I mean, I was always brought up right, and you know, obviously my mum and dad, and you know, I knew how to speak to people. You know, I'd open doors, and yeah, I mean, I was cheeky at times, but you know, because tell me a kid who isn't, you know. But I always respected my elders, and you know, I mean, I don't think I was too bad to other people. You know, I might have threw stones, and all kids do that, don't they? You know.
They do. Yeah. But did you break anything? Okay.
I had a good aim, you see. So.
Yeah, I see. With your hand and your legs. All right. Okay. Now let's talk about, you know, being the first real teenage millionaire in football. You know, for all intent and purposes, I think that's what the media identifies you as. There was also a time when they started paying attention to the footballers and what they do outside of football, and you were definitely at the end of that attention. What was the whole thing like? Basically, coming to football, getting a name, getting the money that followed, and the attention.
Yeah, I mean, it was. It's funny actually, because I mean, you go into football because you love it, and you're not. I probably wasn't really ready for what came with it, if that makes sense. And yeah, I mean, it took me a while to adapt, and I'll probably be honest with you and say, you know, it probably made me a little bit big-headed at times. I mean, I don't think. I wouldn't necessarily say I've been big-headed in my career, but I mean, there must have been a time where all of a sudden you've come from here and you're there. And
it's hard to stay grounded.
Yeah, it is, but I mean, I was lucky enough to have, obviously, my family around, my mum, my dad, and the staff at Liverpool were just unbelievable, and they wouldn't let you get too carried away anyway, but there's obviously going to be little times where you do get a little bit above your station, and thankfully I was knocked back down. Reading,
you know, everything there is about football and players misbehaving, I think the most unfairly treated people were the Spice Boys of your time, and you know, I'm trying to look at why that tag came about.
Yeah, I mean, I was always a young lad, you know, in that team, and I think it's like anything in football. Once the media or someone says something, it just seems to stick. And it stuck, and it was for the wrong reason, to be fair, because I think we were, I mean, I was younger than all the others, but we had a relatively young squad and a young team, and what we did was we went out and socialised, and but we'd done everything right. We never done it in the wrong times, and I think that's probably why people got a little bit carried away, because they thought we were doing it at the wrong times. And I mean, I loved it, and I would never sort of jeopardise what I'd worked hard for, you know, to get to, and then, you know, giving it away with stupid nights out. Don't get me wrong, we had nights out, and you know, we went out as a team and that, but we still done everything right. I mean, obviously we never won the league and that, but we got close.
You were scandal hit quite a few times, whether or not you were guilty of it, but it just made into the newspaper and everyone read about it. Could you mention which are the ones that you feel could have been dealt with better?
You know what? Probably all of them. You know, it's. I mean, in terms of on the football pitch.
Yep.
I mean, everyone's done stupid things, and I mean, I put my hand up and said, well, yeah, of course I've done stupid things, that, but.
Anything you regret saying, oh man,
well, you know what? Not really. No. I mean, yeah, obviously you didn't want to do it, but I mean, the good thing about it is you've learned from it, and that is the best thing. So, I mean, going through life, I mean, you're going to do mistakes, and but I mean, the best thing is as long as you learn from them, and I have. So it's not. You know, I mean, I think I'm not a bad lad now. So.
Were you bad lad then?
No. But I was mischievous.
Ah, okay.
Mischievous. But I think. Alright, something happens, but as long as you learn from them, then it's fine. And at the time, it's not great and that, but certainly, as long as you do learn, and that is the important thing.
Let's talk about the one thing that I want to get out of there, Graham Lasso, and just how much you taunted him on pitch. But I've also heard from other footballers that he's just not a very liked person.
Well, yeah, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'd played with him in numerous squads, and I don't mind him.
Yep.
But again, we just go back to. Obviously the mischievous little rogue, if you like, and I mean, I'd done that on the pitch, and to be fair, I shouldn't have done. But I'd done it. I mean, I can't take that back now, and it's been obviously a number of years now which have passed, and I mean, to be fair, it does get brought up every now and again, and am I sorry I done it? Yes, but I certainly learned from it, as I've just said.
Do you speak to him still? Is it okay? Is it all cordial now?
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with this. I mean, I've seen him a few times afterwards, and I mean, I'm not sure when he retired, but I mean, I certainly wouldn't have a problem. Obviously, I got dealt with quite heavily in terms of fines and games, and also got an elbow in the back of my head from him. So, I mean, I wouldn't have a problem, to be honest, and hopefully he wouldn't have, and I'm sure he wouldn't, because I mean, as much as what people may think, I mean, he was a nice fella anyway.
More to come on Stadium Unplugged with Robbie Fowler.
He was hiding behind the door, so I threw this bundle and I smashed him right in the side of the head.
Oh, so you did have an accurate shot with anything.
Yeah, so I had a good aim.